Welcome, everyone. The ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this. The battle for the national championship and college football immortality. A moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment to battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on another SEC team, the Auburn Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. Two teams enter, one team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. Welcome, everyone, to Arlington, Texas at AT&T Stadium, site of this year's Goodyear Cotton Bowl, part, of course, of the college football playoff. Today, two teams collide in this hotly contested, very competitive Southeastern Conference. As we're going to see the Auburn Tigers taking on the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. Gators will kick this deep to start us off. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. To be tackled at the 17th. At the coverage team. First down here for this offense. Just a small gain, looking at 2nd and 9.
They're just trying to establish the run. There's not much there, but give credit to that defensive line and those linebackers attacking the line of scrimmage to negate any chance at all.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw. It's White. It's an out route. The catch made. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch. He gets the 1st down in the process.
My controller died. Fuck.
The guys up front line up. It's 1st down.
My controller died. That's my bad.
The shotgun handoff here. Powers through.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed.
Wow, it's also fucking lagging like crazy, and I can't even pick the play. That's great.
Still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage. Running game. That's exactly what we saw right there.
Well, I can barely fucking play. What the fuck?
Here's the 2nd down play. From the shotgun, drops back.
Wide open. There we go.
Just out of reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Drop him back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on the opening drive from their own territory. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Fires it to the wide out.
And he dropped. Overthrown and dropped. 2 plays.
4th down stop.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the 1st down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. And here's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just with 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And that's a solid gain before the defense is able to bring him down.
But I feel like they call that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
They make the 1st down, brought down to the 31.
And it goes through his hands now.
3rd down, the defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
The Gators with 1st and 10 here. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the tackle is made. Not the big play that we're looking for, but a pretty solid game.
Early on in a football game, the offense always wants to try to develop just a nice rhythm to their offense. That time, just a simple screen to the running back, and they build some confidence on this 1st drive with a nice play.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Quarterback escapes the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, the pass is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. Across midfield. It's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
Fuck Larry! Pussy ass bitch.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the second effort there will earn him the first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. On the run, it's Hunter. Tackle made just short of the end zone. They'll put the ball about the 3.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Defense able to stop the ball carrier there.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Yeah, I really like the idea on third down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on third down. Sometimes that can work out, but the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
The offense couldn't convert on fourth down the last time in this situation. Let's see if they can this time. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking.
There ain't no fucking GGs, dude. I know.
He makes it 7-0 to open the scoring.
He gets ball at half, too, and he gets the ball back.
Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. The Gators offense retakes the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Trying to extend the play. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Back to throw. It's Lagway. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's got some space. Touchdown, Auburn. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6. Well, the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender.
Well, let's Let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He gets the ball now, then at halftime. It ain't GG's, and it ain't never GG's in this shit.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. He's hit as he throws it. He's picked for a third time tonight. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop?
All right, back in the ship. He quit. All right, ship tomorrow. See you then.